A gorgeous 5-year-old by the name of Sophie asked me, Josiah, can you fly a little bit? My knee-jerk reaction was to tell her no. But then I thought to myself, as a kid, how do you define flying? See, this episode today is brought to you by the power of community. For the longest I've wanted to do this, travel with family, friends across the globe, tell my story, share my artistry. And the only way to do that is through community. So we're sharing with y'all a piece of our people that push us to be all that we can be, all that God created us to be. And just to really spread that love, man, people that is just contagious when you're around them, that laughter, that joy. Everything that you have, you're more grateful in that community of people. So our question to you is, who is your community? Who are the people that push you, that challenge you, that love you enough to tell you the truth? As for Sophie, to answer your question, can we fly a little bit? I think the answer is yes.
Black Panther.
My nigga Josiah, he about to take us higher. My nigga, how he keep the beat drum going. My name is John, I keep the freaky flow going. We recorded this shit, man. I just keep on feeling that thing. I just keep on healing that thing. Microphone and I start to see the globe, and I think I can talk to it like I was a light strobe, you know, speed of light, heat of light, and I'm just a reflection of it like Peter Wright.
You got that,
Hi guys, another episode of what's the name of our show? Improvement. And right now we're about to build a house and we're gonna paint it, and hope you guys enjoy it. This is hot part right here.
Looking for Dawn. Yeah.
Alright folks, the key to applying the foundation is the stroke. You wanna go here, you wanna go there. You know, once the sun hit it and it dries in, it's gonna be dark. Okay?
I think that when you live a life that is like, when you live a life where you're putting God first in everything, and you're following His word of like, I serve the Lord and I serve people. You know, I think when you live that way, loving God, loving people, you naturally will, like, I guess in essence, you will naturally live a life that's saying like, I'm not gonna hold the things that I have like close-handed, you know? And if when you choose to put people over your business or over resources or things like that, the things that you need naturally will come. You know, I think that's what I've learned so much being in LA is I would say like the last 6 months of 2016 were like the hardest months that I ever experienced in my life. Started with my dad passing away in June, and by like the end of 2016, like Natalie and I had like no money. We were like negative in our bank accounts, you know, and but it was like every obstacle that we had, like there was just people in our friendships, but just people in the community, in the church, that would step up and just help us out, you know. And it was never this thing of like, it was always lighthearted, you know. Oh, you need a car, here's a car seat, you know. Oh, you need a car. Like in October of 2016, somebody stole our car, and like we didn't have a car, and so some like one of the girls in the church was like, you just borrow our car for the month. Like, who lets you borrow their car for a month? You know, and it's just like you know, when you live a life where you're just putting Jesus first, putting people before you, like I think God will always honor that, and He'll always provide for you. and he'll use people to do that as well, you know. And I think it gets so muddled when we try and live life just holding everything, like I'm just gonna hold this, like you know what I'm saying, like I'm gonna hold it close-handed, but when you choose to put people before it, I think God will honor that. That makes sense.
Yeah. So. From your seat?
Oh, good. You should use this special glue. Are you sure?
Yeah.
That is funny, but don't squeeze it out.
Fake glue.
I think she's
fake.
just teasing.
It's just fake.
So, did she call you glue?
Yeah.
Good.
That's my nickname.
Well, hello,
Your nickname
glue.
is
How's
Glue,
your
huh?
day? Hello, glue head.
Don't call me glue head.
This is our Friday morning routine, is to eat this.